Dr. Dave here with the 25 best pool shots of all time from 9-ball, 10-ball, and 8-ball pro matches. Enjoy! I present the shots as a countdown from 25 to 1, where number 1 is the best shot of all time, so be sure to watch to the end. The first shot is from Efren Bada Reyes, who owns many of the top 25. Shane Van Boning snookered Efren behind the 8. With creativity and skill, Efren kicked off 2 rails to thin the 3, sending the cue ball safe off 4 rails. Not many people could have pulled that one off.
Well, I got lucky on that.
Clint Kashi played a decent safety, hiding the cue ball with distance. But Jason Shaw plays a masterful masse kick to pocket his last stripe and leave perfect short-side shape for the 8. Clint showed some odd but much-deserved respect. Here, Shane didn't have a look at the 1 playing 10-ball, and he calls the 10 in the corner. He manages to hop the cue ball off the cushion over the 3 to carom off the 1 to pocket the 10 for the win. Nothing but net. Efren plays a great safety, hiding the cue ball and leaving distance. But snooker great Jimmy White finds a way out. Alex Pagulayan plays a good safety, snookering the 3 with distance. But Shane pulls out a masterful escape, again calling the 10 for the win. Nothing but net. Johnny Archer hits this 10-ball break with good power but doesn't pocket a ball. Efren doesn't have much of a shot to get shape on the 2 off the 1, but he manufactures position.
Kind of slightly elevating, so he's going to bounce over the 4 ball with left-hand English, Jay. You see the action on the cue ball?
Talk about master of creativity. Did you see that shot? That's a shot you might see once in 10 years what he just did.
That was just a little jump draw for the fans at home. So a beautiful position shot.
Well, I got lucky on that.
Nick Vandenberg played a poor safety but left Shane long on the 2 with no direct shot. But Shane designed a great 2-way shot and executed it to perfection for a great win.
He's going to hit the 9.
What? Team USA wins the last match of the day to bring the total score to 6-4. What a huge shot from Shane Van Boning.
Here, Efren's opponent left him in a tough spot behind the 9, needing a hit on the 1. But the magician knows a little about kicking.
1、2、3，哎呦！
哇！所有的观众
魔术师啊，
亲眼目睹魔术的发。
Well, I got lucky on that.
Corey is shooting his last stripe and trying to bump the 8 into the open, but things don't work out. But no problem for creative Corey.
I don't think he can get past the 7. Oh, he moved the 7. Look at this. What a great shot.
Wow.
The guy can really come up with some shots.
Wow. That was crazy.
Here's a classic safety battle with an interesting 3-foul rule escape.
On off the bottom rail and up to the 2 ball. That's the shot.
Foul, he has to touch. There we go.
Foul. Foul shot. Ball in hand.
There have been many great full table length power draw shots over the years, but here are 2 of the best. Corey plays a push-out after the break and his opponent lets him shoot.
Oh, take a look at this, Sid. Corey's jacked up the back of his cue stick trying to get across the table. He's done it. He got all the way back across the table. I hope we get another look at that shot. That was unbelievable what he had to do with his cue stick to get that ball across the table. Just an unbelievable shot. Watch this. That cue ball dancing down the table, got all that spin on it to bring it back.
Here, Jason Shaw hits a nice two-rail kick to escape a safety. But Jeff can draw the ball like Corey, even with side spin when needed.
With these type shots.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at this shot, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, shot of the tournament.
Wow.
That should get a standing ovation.
Here, Efren finds himself hooked after an impressive jump bank safety. But you can't leave the object ball hung in a pocket against the creative magician. Efren just kicks off the pocket point to regain control.
Well, I got lucky on that.
Here, playing against Nick Varner, Earl needs to get a hit on the 2, but he decides to get much more than a hit.
And Earl has next to nothing to shoot out here. He doesn't like at all what he's been left with.
Look at this shot!
Well, there was plenty of reason for Earl to be so excited. I mean, to make a shot like that was really an incredible shot. Right.
Here, Earl hides the cue ball but leaves the 1 hanging in the pocket. The magician strikes again with a 2-rail kick to pocket the 1, with a two-way chance at a carom on the 9 for the win.
I would not hit this hard.
Told you, he wanted to make sure he made it. Look at this kiss.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
my goodness.
The magician.
Well, I got lucky on that.
Here, Corey overcooks the draw shot and hooks himself on the 4. No problem if you can jump with amazing draw action off the cushion. And now for the top 10 best shots of all time. Here, Alex Kazakis plays amazing shape on the 2 off the 1-ball shot in the side, but he forgets to make the 1. Albin faces an even more difficult position play on the 2. He just doubles the long rail with top right spin for perfect shape. He also pockets the 1-ball.
Oh, look at this for a shot. Look at this. Look at this for a shot. How do you like that, Malvin Ocean?
Carlo is in a tough spot shooting the 6, needing to break out or leave short side shape on the 7. He decides to use reverse spin off the first rail, which takes on the second rail for a perfect leave.
It looks like he might try to get underneath. Oh my God, what a shot.
Look at that spin.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, he's going to play the short side.
That was so good.
That's pretty amazing. Wow.
That was a beautiful shot, folks.
Here's a great safety battle between Efren and Mika Immonen.
He's massaging into the rail. What a shot. Great shot. At least the object ball safe and maybe the bonus.
Efren plays a masterful kick carom shot but gets unlucky and hooks himself. But he follows it up with an even more masterful safety escape. Amazingly, in this game, Mika matches Efren's kicking prowess.
Beautiful.
But he uncharacteristically misses the relatively easy shot, and Efren gets the win after all. Here, playing 8-ball, Mike makes the 1 on the side and leaves a good shot on the 7. However, he still needs to break out the 4. No problem if you know how to hop over an obstacle ball with masse action.
It's a Raphael stroke. He's going to force it forward.
Wow. Hey, wait a second. Did you see that?
I certainly did. I've seen him do that before, but that was about as good as I've ever seen him do it.
Alex has 2 stripes remaining before the 8. Unfortunately, the 14 doesn't quite have a clear path to the upper corner. No problem if you know how to make the object ball hop over an obstacle ball.
He's doing everything that I warned against. Look at this. He jumped over the ball, jumped over the object balls with low left-hand English to spin 3 rails around to get on the 8-ball.
His smile shows that even Alex knew that shot was special. And now for the top 5 best shots of all time. Corey was trying to play safe, but he pocketed the 3 by mistake. But that gave him a chance to show off one of the best draw strokes of all time.
Jim, it's a very difficult shot. Whoa, what was that?
Listen, I'm going to have to throw my eyes away because what I've just seen defied the laws of physics.
Here, Elaine's opponent plays what appears to be a lock-up safety. But that doesn't always work against a trick shot artist.
He's going to have to use every bit of table knowledge that he has to try and get out of this mess.
Is he going to try and jump into that rail and jump over the ball? Or is he going to try and masse back? Tough shot. He tried to jump and he did it!
What a shot! Back for position to the 2. Look at that shot. Look at Pagulayan and Thorburn, as are a few others. A standing ovation. Folks, you want to see artistry at the table? You just watch that shot again.
That's the shot you see in trick shot shows where you go into the rail and jump off the rail. What a shot.
And that was exactly what he was trying to do.
In this great match, Nick manages an amazing comeback, being down 9-2 in a race to 11, starting with this safety escape from Mike Siegel. Nick has a look at the 1, but can't get a shot at the 2 down table. This is where the magical comeback begins, with an amazing sequence of shots.
He wants to hit just before the side. Little right-hand English, left-hand English.
Look here.
Well, he might be trying to just make a thin hit.
Oh, see, that's the problem with that shot. He's kicked 2 balls in this rack. This rack alone, he's kicked 2 balls in when he had to, when his life was on the line.
The 6 doesn't go in the corner. You got to lag this in. All right, he's trying to slow it down with a little hand motion.
Soft spin that one in. Boy, that's a nice shot, wasn't it?
It was a great shot.
Another slow spin in.
Nick runs these last 3 balls. That may be the single greatest run out that I've ever espied. And for aspiring players, if you wanted to see the benefits of a great attitude, what better example?
It doesn't get any better than that, folks. It doesn't get any better than that.
Well, that's probably the greatest comeback I ever made.
Chris hits a good 8-ball break, but gets a bad leave. Under the rules of this tournament, since he pocketed the solid, he must shoot solids. This table will not be easy to run, especially since there is no apparent starting shot, but Chris finds a way to work some Efren-like magic multiple times.
Oh, wow, he did it. How he hooked himself. Wow, look at that.
Oh, give that man a round of applause.
Lordy. He's lagging the 6 in. Okay.
Come on.
He's trying to make this ball forward. It has to go in between all of the balls. That's a chance. Wow, what a shot. Oh, my gosh. I just can't. Oh, my God. That might be the best shot I've ever seen in my life.
Now for the most famous shot of all time. Of course, it is by the magician. I bet you knew this one was coming. Efren overhits this a little, trying to clear the 9 from the 3. He tries to play a lock-up safety, but pockets the 3-8 combo by mistake. From this position, things look hopeless, and his opponent Earl Strickland must think he is now a favorite to win this Hill case game of one of the greatest matches of all time. But Efren kicks better than most people.
I don't like this shot because you don't get no movement, like you said. And you might miss this ball.
Jeez. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. What a shot.
Look at Earl Strickland. Put the camera on Earl Strickland.
Yeah, Earl's even clapping on that shot.
Put the camera on Earl Strickland.
I don't believe it.
Well, I got lucky.
I played all of them. He's the greatest. That probably will go down as one of the greatest shots that I think I've ever seen.
Well, I got lucky.
I hope you enjoyed my 25 best shots of all time choices. I didn't include any one pocket or many safety shots in this video, but many can be found via the links in the video description. If you think I excluded any important pro 9-ball, 10-ball, or 8-ball shots, please list and link them in the video comments. If you want to see the original match videos or see shot analysis and recreations, they are also linked in the video description. Good luck with your game from Dr. Dave.
Well, I got lucky.